Hey everybody, what is up? It is Bolin. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. So I'm back with another drama video for you today. This time we are of course going to be talking about Jeffree Star, because a lot of people are still making drama videos about this whole yak meat saga. So yesterday I made a video talking about the fact that Jeffree Star has been selling yak meat from a little pop-up store near his warehouse. And honestly, people are mad. People are still mad about it. I don't know why. You know, it seems like a very natural thing to me for somebody who starts a ranch, like, you know, has a lot of livestock, to then go on and sell the meat. But the reason that people are calling Jeffree Star out for this is because they're all saying that when Jeffree first started the ranch, he said that he wouldn't be killing any of his animals, any of his yaks. People are saying he came out and said that, which fine, fair enough. I can admit that at the time Jeffree did say, you know, he wasn't going to be using any of the yaks for meat, that he was just kind of brushing them, getting the fibre from them and all that stuff. Jeffree did say that in the beginning, fair enough. But I don't know why people are as mad as they are about the whole situation. Really, to me, I see it like people are just blowing it out of all proportions now. So Jeffree did say that he was going to be collecting the fibres from the yak, because you can actually make clothing from yak fibres, like, you know, think like scarves, hats, all that stuff, you know, like you would do with wool from a sheep, right? So Jeffree came out and said that at the time, sort of probably about 8 months ago to a year ago. He said that at the time, and now, because yesterday he did this pop-up shop where he was selling yak meat, like ground yak meat, yak jerky. Because he did this pop-up shop selling yak meat, people went crazy. So many people, like Adam McIntyre, Peter Mon, you know, lots of people made drama videos about it. And honestly, like, what they're saying is, oh, Jeffree lied, Jeffree lied. I don't know about this. To me, it's not a case of Jeffree lied. Jeffree has come out himself and he's clapped back to all of the critics, all of the people on Twitter who were talking about this. He's clapped back to also any drama channels, I think, who might be talking about this. He came out on Twitter and said, you know, a lot of responses to people who were being really negative about this whole thing. We're going to get into all that in a moment. But first of all, I'm going to play you the clip of Jeffree clapping back at haters who think he lied about this whole yak meat saga.
Hi guys, oh my god, the bears are ready for dinner soon, but oh my god, just getting back. Today was insane. Like, let me stand up, bitch. Today was insane. First of all, shout out to everyone that came down to our yak meat pop-up. It was amazing. There was people from all over. I was shook. People drove from Mississippi, Colorado, Utah, and of course there was so many, hundreds and hundreds of Wyoming locals came out today, and I was like, thank you for showing me love. I love this community. It's so cool. And I can't wait to start providing more food for people. Amazing grass-fed food. Bitch, you know, I've gone on rants now for a few days about knowing where your food comes from. And it's just been life-changing moving out here. So, first of all, and with such short notice, I mean, we literally posted this 12 hours ago. We had no idea if anyone was even going to show up. And it was such a beautiful day. So I can't wait for everyone to try the meat they got today. Now, yak's different, y'all. If you're watching this and you came today, cook it slow. Cook everything really low heat. There's hardly any fat in yak. 90% fat-free. Hi! So it's really cool. Now it's time to get my dogs fed and feed myself. And I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, and side note, girl, let me fix these bangs before I open my mouth. Side note, please screen record this if you have memory loss. People are allowed to change their mind. People are allowed to evolve their idea. It's so weird because I've been keeping to myself for a few years, bitch. You know, I never go on. Remember the old days with Snapchat rants? Oh my God, girl. When the beauty industry was at its height and we'd hop on here every day and But I do want to say one thing that's funny. People are so weird because it's me. it's gonna be something always different, right? Bitch, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not a liar. You don't know me. I'm me, bitch. And I bought a ranch. Months later, the idea evolved. I educated myself on where the food I was putting into my body came from. And bitch, I didn't give a fuck about myself. Hi, I ate McDonald's every day. I was promoting Taco Bell like it was fucking Chanel. Disgusting. I'm so disappointed in myself. I mean, hello, I got sponsored by Taco Bell. I did so many videos with fast food and I'm like, that's just not me anymore, bitch. I'm a different person. So no, I'm not a liar. I started raising yaks over a year ago and I still have 120 pets. And the only yaks that you guys have ever seen on social media are my pets. Any tag with a name is my pet. People are so, I think if you just don't like me in general, you're just hopping on this thing today. Maybe it's Memorial Day weekend, you're bored, but I'm like, girl, stop making up in your heads. People are literally making up their own narratives. You're slaughtering Swiss Chocolate and Buster. No, they're actually right outside the window grazing on the grass. And I can't wait for their semen to impregnate a lot of girls and have some amazing babies. Maybe because I've never like shown the world that I've ever sold a yak before, or what I do all day. It may be a little bit of a shocker to some people, but baby, relax, take a Xanax, take a hit, go get some fresh air. Anything to not concern yourself with what I'm doing. Because the world's already so fucked up, right? I'm not trying to be dramatic, you guys, but our world's fucked right now, right? Like, it's getting worse every day. America's trying to take away women's rights.
Okay, so I'm going to stop this bit right here because this, to me, is very much all kind of old Jeffree that we're seeing in this kind of IG rant. This is very much like old Jeffree, when Jeffree would get on Snapchat and pop off at people. This is giving me that same energy, honestly. You know, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because honestly, it's just Jeffree defending himself, because so many people have said such horrible things about the fact that Jeffree has a vegan makeup line, yet he's here selling meat. People seem to be really, really confused that he's doing both, which is a little bit weird, because if you think of a farm, any farm, you know, they're making milk, they're, you know, selling milk, eggs, whatnot. Livestock is sold for meat, so it's just natural. It's just what happens on a farm, and people are really, really, really making a big deal out of this one. And the reason that I stopped this clip here is because Adam McIntyre, in his video yesterday, late last night, he actually said that, you know, oh, Jeffree is using the fact that America is taking away women's rights to, you know, deflect. Adam thought that Jeffree's using that to deflect, you know, to try and sort of say, oh, don't look at me, guys, don't look at what I'm doing. All of this is going on in the world outside, yada, yada, yada. So Adam is, like, spinning that narrative with it. He's, you know, saying, oh, Jeffree's a liar. Jeffree's only doing this because he doesn't want you to sort of look at what he's doing. He doesn't want you to put two and two together and, you know, come up with the fact that Jeffree's lied, all of this. So Adam, of course, we know Adam McIntyre made so many videos on Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson in 2020, and that was kind of how his channel blew up. So I'm really not surprised to see that from Adam McIntyre myself, honestly. You know, nothing against Adam, you know, get your bag, sis, but, like, come on, grasping at straws, honestly. And a lot of this that's in the IG rant here from Jeffree is the stuff that he was saying to people on Twitter. When I went and looked at the tweets, but there were some quite shocking tweets from Jeffree where he really did clap back at people. And, you know, it was very much like old 2016, 2017 type of Jeffree. I don't know.
And y'all are worried about me feeding the community. Like, I literally, a few months ago, got to give 1,000 pounds of meat away. I got to donate to people that were in need of food, like in this community of Casper. It was beautiful. Never promoted it, didn't talk about it. Didn't feel the need to. I do stuff like that all the time. I don't need to hop on here, but oh, look what I donated. You know, it's like, no, I just do me behind the scenes. But I get it. Jeffree sells a vegan makeup brand for a living. Y'all know I eat meat every day. When have I ever claimed to be vegan? No, I'm on year 8 of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I created it so it can be inclusive and everyone could wear it. The old days in the beauty industry of testing makeup on rabbits and bunnies and torturing them is horrifying. Like, hello, duh. The beauty industry had to evolve past that, and I was one of the people to help push vegan in the industry, and the beauty industry needed it. The old days of crushed beetles and makeup and whale fat and all this crazy stuff, you guys, like, that was so disturbing. And there's a whole different industry than farming. But I get it. I'm from LA. I had no idea about farming and hunting and the culture of all of it. Like, hi, neighbor, hunted a deer, and he has food in his freezer for his family for a year. That's so cool. When you grow up in a big city, you don't know anything about that stuff. So it's been really beautiful living out here in Wyoming. I'm so proud of today. So shout out to everyone that came. Thank you. Truly, it's awesome. We can't wait to do it again. StarYaks.com will launch with the online store very soon. So if you're local in Casper or surrounding areas, you can order and pick up local, or we will be shipping to all of America. I'm excited. I'm really excited. The future's great. Everything's awesome. And no one's gonna be shitting on my parade in this thing. All right, time to go play with all my yaks that I'm not killing. Bye, guys. Look at this eyebrow, and then look at this new JSC product I'm working on. Yes, Miss Thing. All right, it's giving dissolving. It's giving the world's misunderstanding my yak farm. I'm just kidding. All right, let me wash my face. All right, time for a little strawberry water clarifying cleanser now that my natural skin is finally here, feeling amazing, and it's time to get refreshed.
I love it myself. You know, I do love it myself. I love it when Jeffree plays up a little bit, when he acts up a little bit. To me, it's funny, okay? And I know that really isn't who Jeffree is now. You know, he has changed, he has grown. But when people get on his case and when people call him out for stuff, yeah, he does have a tendency to clap back, to act up. I mean, he doesn't do it much anymore at all. You know, honestly, over the last few years, we haven't really seen this from Jeffree Star at all. But you know, obviously yesterday he felt the need, when everyone was coming for him about this yak meat, he obviously felt the need to clap back to people. He was clapping back on Twitter, like I say. I'm going to put some of the responses that he was clapping back to people in here so you guys can see them. But I'm not going to read them out and go through all that, because honestly, it's pretty much just a repeat of what he said in the IG stories. I just find it funny. I find this whole thing hilarious. All over some goddamn ground yak meat. That is what this is all over. And a little bit of yak jerky. You know what I mean? It's all over that. But, you know, I'm kind of honestly with Jeffree on this one, because, yeah, there are more important things going on in the world. Like, you know, my previous video, I was talking about Ethan Klein, you know, making light of a tragic mass shooting in Texas at a school. And, you know, Jeffree at least wasn't making light of the fact that America is taking women's rights away. He wasn't making light of it. He mentioned it in his rant, but he wasn't making light of it. And the fact that he wasn't making light of it, to me, is somebody who's grown, is somebody who's trying to change. You know, he brought it up like, hey, leave me alone, guys, because this is going on in the world. Look around you, look outside, this is what's going on. Not like Ethan Klein using a mass shooting as a joke. You know what I mean? It's two completely different things, but I feel like a lot of drama channels love to criticise Jeffree Star, but they won't all criticise Ethan Klein for the way that he does things and the way that he makes jokes that are really, really insensitive, really nasty jokes. You know, they won't call Ethan Klein out on that BS, but they'll call Jeffree out because it's Jeffree. And it's like, well, guys, you know, how are you going to call Jeffree out just for mentioning the fact that there are bigger things going on in the world, when you've got Ethan Klein over there making jokes about mass shootings where 19 children lost their lives? It's a bit like, where are your priorities, you know? Yeah, you know, Jeffree, I understand he was probably frustrated, that's why he was popping off at people, but, like, you know, you would be, right? You would be. If you were just minding your business on your ranch, selling your meat, whatever, you know, and then all these people suddenly come at you, but I thought your makeup was vegan. Oh my God, you're a murderer, you're a killer. If all these people suddenly came at you, you would react, you would stand up for yourself. But, you know, it's not Ethan Klein making a joke about 19 dead children. It's really not, you know, really not. There are different things going on here. So I don't understand why so many people are making such a big thing out of Jeffree Star selling yak meat. I really don't get it, guys. Please let me know all of your thoughts on the situation. I'm going to stop this video right here. I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Naughty Jeffree, popping off, calling people out. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.